Hello and welcome back to our channel. May I be one of the first people to welcome you to 2021. We're saying goodbye, sayonara to 2020 and starting a new year fresh. Pretty excited about that. We know a lot of you guys have been stuck inside for the past year trying to figure out what the heck to do, probably watching a lot of Schitt's Creek, probably eating a lot of pizza rolls. So today we are going to give you 10 creative date ideas that you have probably never tried. If you're new to our channel, we are Ruth and Thomas. Well, I'm Ruth. Thomas is not here right now, but we create and test unique date ideas every single week. So for all of the ideas that I'm going to mention today, we have done a full video on it with instructions and everything. So check the description box below for links to each one of those. And we will be posting a part 2 very soon with 10 more ideas. So make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already and turn on notifications. All right, so let's jump right into it. Okay, starting us off strong, one of our favorite date ideas that we did in 2020 was a sunrise picnic. So it's exactly what it sounds like. We packed up a picnic breakfast and some blankets and bean bags, and we drove out to a park that has this huge hill overlooking the city, and we planted ourselves on top to eat some crepes and watch the sunrise. It was really romantic. No one else was there because no one else is waking up that early on a Saturday. And I usually don't wake up early enough to see the sunrise, but I promise you guys, it is so worth it. Okay, next date idea is the paint your partner date night. Now this is going to really reveal how your partner sees you, for better or for worse. So what you're gonna do is grab your medium of choice. It could be acrylic paint, it could be markers, crayons, whatever you have lying around your house. Then you're gonna sit opposite from each other so that you can't see each other's canvases. Give yourselves 30 minutes to paint a portrait of your partner. Now, it is completely okay to not have any art skills or experience. In fact, if it looks terrible, you guys will have a good laugh and maybe you can just call it abstract art. Okay, so we know that 2020 has ruined a lot of travel plans, and if you're in that boat, then this is the date for you. Book yourself a staycation. So last year, my husband Thomas, who you will see in part 2 of this video, booked us a night at a local inn that was just not too far from our house, and we got dressed to the nines, we went out for a fancy dinner, we saw a play, and then we went back to our room and enjoyed the hot tub, had some champagne, and just had a really romantic evening. And I was so impressed by how much it actually felt like vacation. I mean, I knew we were like 8 minutes from home, but something about sleeping somewhere that's not your bed really makes it feel like vacation, and it was a lot of fun. All right, have you guys seen photos of those couples doing those elaborate poses that are like half acrobatics, half yoga, like this one, or this one, or this one, or this one? Well, you are gonna attempt your own acro-yoga date night. So go online, find a handful, maybe 5 or 6 poses that you want to try out. Find a wide open space where you're not going to crash into anything, and have something soft to land on, preferably like carpet or grass. And then set up a camera and try the different poses. Not only is it a fun, flirty way to work out with your spouse or partner, but you also have some super cool photos at the end of the night to show for it. Okay, this one is gonna be a Mad Libs date night. If you didn't play Mad Libs as a kid, you missed out, but what they are basically booklets full of short stories with blanks on different places where you need to add an adjective, a verb, a noun, etc. So after you add your random words, it comes together to create usually a really funny story. So for this date night, you're gonna create your own Mad Libs. One person will write the story and leave some blanks, and then they'll ask the other person for the filler words. Once you've completed it, you read it together and hilarity ensues. If you want to see our version of it, definitely recommend checking out the link in the description. It got pretty weird, and we ended up acting it out. So it was a lot of fun, and make sure you check out the link in the description. If you ever don't know what to cook for dinner, this is a great date night that will help solve that problem. And it's based on the hit TV show Chopped. So the premise is one person is gonna be cooking the entree, one person will cook dessert. You can decide who that's gonna be. Then each of you will create a mystery basket for the other person, including 4 ingredients that they have to use. You can be nice, you can be mean, you can throw some weird items in there, and then each of you will have 45 minutes to cook up a masterpiece and see how creative you can get. At the end of the 45 minutes, you'll sit down and do a taste test and review both dishes. It's a fun way to get both of you in the kitchen cooking together. It's super romantic and a lot of fun. If you're not a stranger to at-home date nights, you've probably done an outdoor movie before. But have you tried doing an outdoor movie in the middle of winter? Try setting up a projector or a TV outside. Grab a bunch of blankets and cushions and throw them on the ground. Heat up some hot chocolate and cue up a holiday-themed movie. As someone who is cold literally all the time, I was pretty intimidated by this idea. But when you have someone to snuggle with and you have a warm drink, it is surprisingly cozy, so give it a try. All right, this next one is the Write a Song Together challenge. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You might have to get a little bit out of your comfort zone for this one. Think of a topic that you could write a song about, brainstorm some lyrics, and then start to form it together into a song. You can use a tune that you already know, or you can make up your own. When we did this, we had actually just gotten the flu together, so we decided to write a song about that. It was definitely a challenging, difficult process, but taught us a lot about working together on creative things like this. In the end, we came up with a pretty fun song that we ended up singing for weeks after that. All right, next up is camping in your own backyard. If you can't go to a national park or a state park, you can still get that outdoorsy camping experience right behind your house. So set up a tent in your backyard, get a bonfire going, and then you can even have the full experience by roasting a marshmallow or hot dogs over the fire and ending the night with some stargazing. And don't fret, if you don't have a fire, you can still roast marshmallows over a candle or over a gas stove like we did. Oh my gosh, we are already at the last date idea. I'm kind of sad about it. But for this last one, I wanted to give you guys an idea that's really quite grand. And I know that not everyone will have the budget or the time for this, but if you do, I cannot recommend enough hopping in a hot air balloon. This has been something that's always been a bucket list item for Thomas and I, but this past summer we were able to make it happen. And let me tell you guys, there is nothing like floating 1,000 feet above the ground in a wicker basket. It's truly indescribable. And I know it sounds really terrifying, but actually the ride was so gentle that you don't even realize how high you are or how fast you're going. It's incredible, and we cannot recommend it enough. So go get yourself in a hot air balloon. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for our 10 date ideas today. Hope you all enjoyed them and got some inspiration and ideas. We would love to see where you take these. So if you recreate any of these and take some photos, please send them to us on our Instagram at Ruth and Thomas or our Facebook at Ruth and Thomas. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and hit that subscribe button if you would like to see more date ideas like these. Happy dating, everyone, and happy 2021.